Hey friends, we're back in the kitchen, which is where I love to be, besides the garden and fishing. Three of my top loves: kitchen, garden, fishing. You'll have to tell me what your loves are. But this morning, I actually took or finished taking Easter down, and I kept it extremely simple. I've got my bowl of lemons. Well, I love my lemons. And I made just a cute little arrangement, nothing fancy, on top of the ice box. Very simple. The table escape just has a bowl of fruit. I thought about really bringing out some spring. And I said, you know what? I think simplicity, because I've got to keep my bar open and my table. I'm bringing those good vibes. Because as our garden grows and it starts producing, I need a place to lay everything. See, that's what's in my mind. But I was cleaning out the fridge and I had a leftover. I had two. This was the only one left, of banana bread. And I said, okay, we need a sweet treat this week. I had not made one. And this time it's going to be more tweaked for afternoon coffee or tea, depending what your afternoon choice of beverage is. So we're going to make banana bread Biscotti. Yes, and I hope I said it half correctly. So don't let your banana bread go to waste. You know, we all know French bread can be made, or French toast, should I say. You can make a bread pudding, but have you ever made leftover Biscotti out of banana bread? It is divine. And the longer it sits after we bake it off, the crunchier it gets. So it's one of those, let's dunk in our coffee or tea and take a bite. And that's where my mind is today. So I've got my oven preheated at 325. I'm going to drop the camera and I'm going to show you how I'm going to prepare this small loaf. And you can do it on any size loaf, because we want to get the right size sticks. This is going to be good. I hope the lighting's going to be okay. It is overcast. It looks like the bottom's going to fall out. But I've had this loaf sitting out about 4 hours. I just had a paper towel over it to try to get most of the chill off, and it is sticky, and that's what I want because it's getting old. I'm going to go with 1 inch. Okay? And this is the size sticks that I want. Just like that. Now, if your bread is too thick, you're going to want to cut it in half and thin your stick out. But it's going to dry up. Now, on the pieces that have that moon look, you can leave it on there. But I'm actually going to remove it. I want uniform strips. And here's our sticks. Now, I'm going to put them in a preheated oven set at 325 Fahrenheit. I'm going to let these go 30 to 40 minutes. But at the 15-minute mark, we need to gently flip them, because what we're doing is we're drying them out on that low temp. Now, you may want to have your oven at 300. This one actually does great at 325. So at the 15-minute mark, we need to flip them. I'll test them. But you may have to go up to 40 minutes. And I'm trying to get these done and cooled so we can have a sample out in the garden, weather permitted. It took 38 minutes. And this is what we're looking for. We're at my other happy place. But I'm going to tell y'all what, the sun has come out. But here you go. This is the color that you're looking for, okay? And you hear it? That's what you want. You want a sweet treat to dunk in your coffee as well as your tea. Okay, here goes. I'm going to try it before I dunk it. I already know what it tastes like. But the fragrance, and my kitchen smells amazing. But you see, don't let your banana bread go to waste. You know, like I said, you can do French toast. A lot of you know that. You can make bread pudding, or sometimes we put it into the freezer and pull out a slice or two. But I'll leave these on my counter 4 or 5 days if they last that long. And it's just another way to get another treat out of your day-old banana bread. You see why you have to dunk it? Okay, here goes. And it doesn't take long. Many of you that are dunkers, you can relate, because it's gonna get a little soft. Oh yeah. This right here is a treat for me. Where'd our sun go? You know, they're saying we're going to have scattered showers. Let's hope they don't happen while I'm out here indulging with fresh coffee, Biscotti, and you guys. Now, before I sign off, because this isn't really well, it is a recipe video, but you know me, I just have to turn the camera on. This is reality life, guys. The whatever creature it was Saturday night that got into the garden, we found nothing on security camera. We found nothing on the deer cams. There's been nothing else that's been eaten, but I also did put DE out. But I am thinking grasshopper, because it's just odd to me that it would be, well, it was the whole little pepper plant, but not the stems, just the leaves. And at the complete opposite end of the garden, which this garden is 3,600 square feet, then there was the leaves without the stalk of the tomato, just one. So I'm thinking grasshopper, because coming out with the black light 2 nights in a row, we found nothing, absolutely nothing. So I'm just gonna have to keep an eye, but you know, let's hope whatever came in here didn't like the garden and they left. They just, you know, scoot along. Let's hope that. But I am gonna sit here and dunk my 2 sweet treats before I go in to do some more work and just kind of relish in today, because it really is a beautiful day. The wind's not been blowing. You'll get a little bit here and there, but really and truly, this has been a beautiful day. Even though the sun goes in and out, it feels good out here. So I hope you try this recipe, and you can do it with all sorts of breads. I've done it with apple bread. You can do it with pumpkin bread, any kind of, you know, fruit bread that you have and it's going old or it's missed its prime. Try this. Or do a pudding, like a bread pudding or French toast. But out of the 3, this is Lippy's favorite right here. Oh my. So as always, stay safe, stay well, and God bless. And I will see you guys on the next one. It's simply a Lippy thing.